Hello! We are in here to talk about and look at what's involved in trimming wings for these little burps. I learned something about Goldens that I'm gonna link once this fully uploads and I'm able to get to its editing. Is that sexing the golden ones by feathers is really different, and so I don't think I actually know who on these yellow birds are hens and roosters, but it's real easy on the standard brown ones, and it's already completely obvious. Now, I spent a decent amount of time handling them yesterday, hoping that would help them manage this experience a little better, but I don't know if it'll work or not. I'm gonna start with the one that's hardest to control. I don't know if that's smart or not, but we can see. I'm just gonna grip the bird in a way that's allowing one wing to be free here. And you can, oops, yes, baby, it's okay. Their bones are way up here, and the feathers come farther down. Yes, dear. And I'm not gonna harm them. It's like cutting hair. But I want this bird to be less mobile. So I'm gonna readjust so that this one wing is back inside. And I want to keep this as minimal as I can. So I'm using little safety scissors that are like for toenails. And if it's not enough, then we'll do it again. So I just want to make sure I'm not going to hurt them. And I did just that much. So instead of the wing coming back down here, it's now straight across, and we'll see if that ends up being enough. I could trim the whole way. Actually, you know what? With you, because you're so feisty, we're going to do the whole way. Okay. What do you think of that? Is that enough? We'll find out. I'm going to start with doing just one wing on each of them while I figure out how this works. And see how they do. There you go, babe. You're going to be a floppy flyer now. You don't even know it. This one's a hen. I know because their chest is really speckly and has no gold, and the one that matches them has all kinds of gold and no speckles. And this is called a standard brown or a pharaoh. The reason they're called pharaoh, I think, is because of the adult eye markings, which these are still completely baby feathers on this bird's head. They're not like a special breed or anything. They're just a standard Copernicus quail. You talking to us? Yeah. Well, what if I adjust how I'm holding you, huh? Will that be terrible? What do you think? I'm going to do the same thing with this one. Let's see if I can angle this bird. This is like part of the wing. Oh, you do not like this showing your feathers thing. And the part where it goes back down, we'll just start with that. And just like straight across, because just checking. Yeah, your bones don't start to way up there. Let's try just that on each wing. How's that sound, Burp? How's that sound? Oh, good feather showing. Thank you. I know, it's terrible. It's just terrible, isn't it? So this part, just check. Yeah. Oh, you really don't like that, but and that's it. One very fluffed up, unhappy bird, but not so unhappy because you haven't left my hand. You still have parachutes, but they're just not as strong. What do you think? What did I do to you? You don't even care. I mean, you care. You cared, but you past tense cared. Kisses for the bird. You ready to go back in? Good. Alright, let's start with you. I'm going largest to smallest here. So I'm going to link in the description about how some of the Goldens are sexed, and that will help you understand why I have no idea who's who. There actually might be more hens in this mix than I realized, because Goldens have coloration differences that are in different places, and yeah, there were a few different types of Goldens that could have come out of those eggs, so I don't know what I got. I don't know in gold birds. I don't know what I got. You seem very henny, though, because there's speckles everywhere, including right there on the belly. You see this? Ooh, that was a feather in the eye. Whew. You could, for a second, see that yellow splotch down the middle. That's all the baby feathers, and this one's also still got mostly baby feathers on the head, but they're starting to fill out in like an arrow shape. I just got a poop on me. Thank you for the poop. Wipe that off. All right, you ready for a wing trim? Squirk, squirk. Tell the camera what you think. That's a nice little whispery squirk, squirk. Okay, so. Birds don't like things coming straight at their face. Like, that was a hard thing for me to learn as mostly I've had cats all my life. And a dog, and they want to be petted right on the head, and they want to do the head boop thing. Birds will flip out. This bone seems to go down to here, so I'm just going to go right here and take the tips of a couple of these. Woo! You want to be down now, huh? Oh, you're in between things. Oops. Hope I didn't break it. Huh. Looks fine. So, you're okay. You want down now? Hold on. Come here. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Tell the camera what you think. That's not a upset squawkity squawkity. This is. Woo, baby, come here. I'm gonna try that again. I'm gonna try and let them calm down before I do this. But you're the one that I really don't know if you're a hen or a roux, especially. I do suspect that the biggest one and the smallest one are roux. And then I have two that I'm pretty dang sure are going to be hens, and then I have this one. No idea. No idea, Burb. You're all fluffed. Squirk. Tell the camera. Tell the camera all about it. Do you feel calm? You feel calm? Oh, I got another poop on my arm. Just getting pooped all over myself here. Yeah. You're a good bird. You ready? Come here. Okay, so again, one wing extended. Checking where the actual bone and skin are. And going down here. And then I'm going to take off a little bit of that curve there too. And I'm just doing one wing. We'll see if it helps enough. If you click into my playlist called My Quail, it'll be linked in the description as well. You'll be able to see my process with the quail the whole way through. And this is, we're 2.5 weeks old right now, which is insane. 3 weeks ago, all I had was eggs. And was going into lockdown. That was another poop. How much poop do you have in you? No wonder everything's so filthy. Oh, I did want to mention, or did I already? I'm sorry if this is redundant. I did want to mention that with the birds, they have been making messes at such a high rate that I'm no longer doing the cage cleanings as a recording because A, I can't keep up with it with adding the step of setting up recording, and B, it's so redundant. You've seen me clean the thing twice. You get the idea. But I did want to mention that I am cleaning it at least every other day now, and by the time it's the second day, this thing stinks. 5 birds in a, what is this, like 18 by 2 foot, 18 inch by 2 foot or something like that, tote, standard sterilite. 5 birds in that size is, by the time they're 2.5 weeks old, it's overcrowded. It's a lot to keep clean. They are messy. You stanky bird. You get stanky. So I'm actually gonna grab the other bird that looks too similar to this one to make sure I don't do any bird twice. Because this bird, honey, I cannot tell this bird from that bird sometimes. Go ahead, walk down. Here you go. So now I have this bird, who's a very sweet bird, but didn't want to be picked up right now, huh? You're a very sweet bird. You're very sweet. Knowing how quick they are and how runaway they are, I am rethinking my idea as far as just having a fence to keep them out in the garden, and looking again at the idea of possibly building another, wow, that was a lot of poops. What a mess. Thanks. And possibly building a quail tractor as originally planned, one with a floor and everything, so that I can put them out in the garden, have them fertilizing from place to place, and, just kind of like take care of it that way. What you think? Very sweet. Very sweet. Are you ready for this? You didn't even really need like a calm down period, did you? But we'll give it to you anyway. So, yeah. Only got 5 birds, so this is the last one. So you can see this spot where it goes down a little bit. Oh, come here, baby. You don't like this position. And so I'm going to trim off. I'm going to check. Yeah, that bone's way up there. And then the other thing I'm going to get... I'm going to get the bottom of this curved bit here. This is... You're fine. You really didn't like me touching the end of your wing. You are still a halfway decent flyer with that. So that's a good to know kind of moment. And I'm going to take this curved part and trim along the bottom of that. Whoops! Okay. So I have no idea if this is going to be enough, like long term. Oh wow, have you messed up your water. I ended up putting the cat litter bag in as the bottom underneath their bedding, and apparently they can kick their bedding a lot better that way because it's all up in their water. We gotta change your water again. I just did it an hour ago. So yeah, that's the birds right now. Everybody's doing pretty good. I'm excited because in about a week, they are then ready to go outside. I still don't have the supplies needed to catch all the poops underneath, but then again, I'll probably be fine. I'll figure it out. Everything can be done makeshift. It's not a big deal. So these are the birds. They're happy birds, and they are now half-winged. And I definitely have at least one hen and at least one roe, but the Goldens, they're going to have to be fully feathered in before I'm going to be able to even give it a good guess. It's possible you might be the only rooster. You. Yes, you. All that gold with no speckles in it? All that gold with no speckles in it? Yeah, it's pretty serious there. I think that's pretty serious. You're pretty serious. But you're still a baby. You got all these baby feathers down the middle, so we still should wait until you have all your feathers. Boop, 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 boop. You want to stand? Don't try and get away, please. Your troubles. Your troubles. Tell them about it. Alright. This is getting to be kind of a long video, but I think it was kind of fun to do. And I hope that it was helpful. This is just trimming feathers, that's it. So that they're a little less speedy in being able to get away from me. And I might have been too gentle about it. I may have to do more. Keep an eye on my quail playlist or subscribe to check it out as far as what the verdict ended up being. I might end up doing this again in a few days. Lonely bird squawk! You sad? Because there's no birds up here in my hand with you. Is that what's up? Yeah. You're not as loud about it. You're okay. Say hi. Can it focus on you? It doesn't want to. I'm trying to get it to grab the focal distance. I think it improved anyway. Say hi. Look, it's you. Look, it's you. Do you want to? That bird looks so much bigger than you by the time you're close enough to peck at it. That's a hi. We'll call it a hi. You're saying, friends, come hang out with me. There you go. Go ahead, get off my hand. Somebody just wants to be on my hand now. There you go. Alright, I'm going to clean out their water again. Grumble. And, yeah, that's the quail right now. Hope you're having a good one. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe. I'm going to clean up my bathroom from feathers and poop now. And, you know, maybe I'll see you in the next one. If you have any questions, put them in the comments section. Take a look for those couple of links that I mentioned. But give me a moment because I have to, like, upload and then edit and everything. And the links are open on my computer, not on my phone. So, all right. Hope you enjoyed watching the quails get their haircuts. Take care. Bye.